Good morning all the students. Welcome to my video session once again. Today's topic is business correspondence. Don't worry, I'm not going to take your much time. I will try to complete this topic within 5 minutes. I will just let you know the key points of this topic. After this video, I'm sending you some notes. You may use those notes as reference. I'm sure after this video, you will be able to understand those notes very comfortably. Now let's start the topic business correspondence. Before knowing business correspondence, it is very important for all of us to understand business communication. Right, so let's start business communication. The term business communication refers to communication that is used for any economic activity with a view to earn profit. Here you have to understand one thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about earning profit, through which means we are talking about business communication. So when communication is done in terms of earning profit, it is considered business communication. On the other hand, if I talk about communication, just general communication we do in our day-to-day life, in our routine, we talk to each other, that comes under communication. Yes, when we talk about professional communication, yes, it shows our courtesy, it shows our education, that how much we are well educated, how we behave with each other. Let's say in our classroom, we suggest everyone to use professional communication. When you talk to your batchmates, when you talk to your faculty members, please behave professionally, talk professionally. But when we talk about business correspondence, we have to understand one thing: this communication is not free of cost. There's a purpose behind it, and we use in our business. When we think of doing business, we obviously use business communication. So the purpose of business communication is just to earn profit. So basically you can say motto of business to earn profit. So I believe it is clear to everyone. You can have some examples from, you can say, Bollywood. If we talk about our celebrities, they go for brand endorsement. So what they're doing, they are communicating to you through, you can say, business communication, because they are paid. On the other hand, it's an art. You can take an example of Sadhguru. He speaks, he delivers powerful, you can say, presentations, messages, and ultimately you can say those talks are not free of cost. You have to pay for this. So that is all about business communication. Now let's talk about business correspondence. Business correspondence refers to all written communications that are done in our day-to-day life. So you have to understand one thing: business correspondence is always in writing. I'll give you some of the examples of it. Let's say notice, memorandum, letters, proposal, report writing, job applications. These are the examples of business correspondence. They're always, you can say, in a written format. I hope business correspondence is clear to everyone. Examples I have already made clear. And what I'm missing about business correspondence, I'll tell you, they are actually used for reference. In future, you would require black and white as a proof. So you can furnish, you can produce proof, right? So as proofs, we can use business correspondence in future. You go somewhere, you go to bank. What happens when you submit money? They give you receipt. So that is also part of, you can say, business correspondence. In future, you can at least use that medium as a reference. I believe with this, I'm done. I'm just going to send you some important notes after this video. Just please go through all those notes. And I'm sure once you go through all the notes, you will be able to understand what business correspondence is. It has certain principles, although I have already mentioned in my handwritten notes what are the principles of business correspondence. You are already aware of 7 C's of communication. We have already studied in our, you can say, previous classes. 7 C's, number 1, candidness. Second one is concreteness. Third one is completeness. Fourth is conciseness. Fifth one is clarity. Sixth one is courtesy. And the last one, it is, you can say, completeness. Thank you so much.